to make pancakes. Starting out with 3 cups of all-purpose baking mix. I already got that in my bowl. And I'm going to mix my dry ingredients first. I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 or 6 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to mix the dry ingredients a little bit first. And then I have 2 eggs. And about 2 cups of milk. Sometimes you might have to add a little more milk according to how, how the batter mixes. Sometimes it'll be a little bit thick. You just might have to add a little more milk to it. Sometimes I do. So we mix that up. To get that mixed, then I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And you can experiment with that. So I have used banana flavoring before, and that turned out well. And then my extra ingredient, which my family at first didn't realize I was doing this, is a cup of old-fashioned oats. You just mix that in there. Add 2 tablespoons of oil, so I'm going to add that in there now. Give it a little stir. And as you see, it kind of thickens as it sets. That's why I usually let it settle a little while, so it will thicken a little. You want it not super thick, but a little bit thicker than that. So, like I said, you can add milk if it's too thick, or you can add a little more baking mix if it's too thin, but I think that'll be okay after it sets. Okay, our batter's been setting a while, and let's get a little stir. Looks like it's about the right consistency. So our next step is, got our griddle, it's hot. Okay, so when get ready to put it on the griddle, you can use cooking spray, but I prefer butter. Adds just a little bit more rich flavor. Just kind of move that around on there. It does make, huge difference in the flavor. So then I got like a quarter cup measuring cup, not quite full, maybe 2/3 full. Start putting my batter on the griddle. I usually do about 6 at a time. So another thing you can do with these, and I have done it, you can add fruit, blueberries or strawberries, and you usually put that on at this time. You put it on before before you get ready to turn them. Or chocolate chips, those are really good. And then also, something my wife likes, she likes strawberries, she also likes pecans, so you can just kind of probably a few chopped up pecans on there. And just put it on while it's cooking on the first side. And what we're waiting on before we turn it is the sides to kind of get dry looking around the edges, and you can see there's kind of air bubbles popping. That's a sign of it. But I usually like to watch till it starts drying out, and then I have a good quality thin spatula turner that I like to use, and I'm kind of protective of my spatula. You know, I get upset if I see somebody trying to use it for anything but pancakes. It's my special pancake flipper. So now I'm going to check it. I just kind of, and it's not quite ready because it's not letting me go under it. Maybe just another few seconds before we turn it. Let's try again. Make a quick little, that's what it does, just a quick little scoop. That's why it's very important to have a really thin turner. And it won't take very long at all for that side there to cook. Usually when I'm making pancakes, of course I'm usually making eggs, and one of my children like for me to leave just a little bit of batter left and scramble my eggs with a little bit of pancake batter, probably about the amount of maybe one pancake with like 6 or 8 eggs. Scramble that in, and it, you know, flavors the eggs, kind of gives them a little bit different flavor, and she really likes it when I do that. And this is kind of traditionally we used to do this just about every Saturday. Have a brunch is more likely to come later, like a lunch time. Saturday meals, what we had going for quite a while. We still do it on a fairly regular basis, but it's something you can do any day. Do it for supper, breakfast. Just whenever you get a hankering for pancakes. Checking that other side, and it's not quite ready to come off yet. But I get requests from pancakes, and they usually don't, they actually really like it better with the oatmeal in it nowadays than they did before, and so that kind of gets you a little bit of healthy stuff in there. Get your oatmeal. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe it needs to go just a little bit more. Get it brown, but the butter makes it brown a little better. The spray doesn't brown hardly as good. Okay, I think we're getting close. Yeah, that one's done. See this one here, see how that looks? Good enough to eat. And my wonderful wife, if I'm not careful, she'll sneak in here and start eating these before I get done cooking. So there you have it, pancakes, pecans in it. And like I said, that batter, you can add different add-ons you would like. And if you'll check the comments, I'll put the ingredients in there once again and ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.